What's up? It's Taco Tuesday. Making sure I have all the stuff set up correctly. Hopefully I do. Hopefully we're good. Anyway, we're gonna be making some skirt steak tacos and skillet Mexican zucchini. Hopefully it's good. Trying to pull up the recipes on my iPad. Okay, got one, and now we got the other. What's up, Shy Shy? How you doing? Okay, I think I'm prepared. I hope I'm prepared. Let's see here. Okay. Okay. Let's see how long it's gonna take. So for the tacos, it's supposed to take 35 minutes. Supposed to. Exhausted? Yeah. I feel that. I've been exhausted for half my life. Ever since I became a parent. And then the side's only supposed to take 15 minutes, so that's a nice sunbeam filtered through the trees. Is there? Oh shit. Right here? Yeah, the sun's kind of going down in my face right now. Because there's a window behind you guys. So should we prep everything first? Or let me see if something has to like cook for a while. Okay, the thing that has to cook the longest is going to be the corn for the tacos. It has to cook for 10 minutes. So maybe I think we just prep all the things then, because that's not that long. So let's start prepping. What all do we have to prep here? We have to prep some corn. Oh, maybe it's just all in this bag, conveniently. All right, I got 2 ears of corn that we gotta remove the husks of. And then what do we do with them? Oh, we just we gotta grill the whole cob. And cilantro. Check. A lime. 2 limes. People who eat tacos on other days are crazy. It's like summer and Christmas, I know. I kind of eat tacos like every day, it seems like. Everybody just wants tacos. My daughter always wants Taco Bell, and then every time my husband picks out a recipe, it's like taco related. So this time I picked out the recipe, and I was like, it seems that tacos are always okay, so let's do the Taco Tuesday thing. Okay, hold on. We also need to juice some lime. We need to, we're supposed to anyway, trim our steak of fat, but fuck that. I like the fat. Why would you do that? That's just messed up. Are you making it all from scratch? I mean, kind of, yeah. I'm not like making the tortillas from scratch or anything like that. I do have like some prepared ingredients. I guess people do that sometimes. But no, that's too much for me. Okay, and then we need 1 pound of zucchini. Apparently that's 3 medium-ish zucchinis. And this. And a tomato. Got the tomato, green onion, zucchini, garlic. So much garlic. I gotta garlic it up. Do I not have a jalapeno though? Oh, pickled jalapeno. We have that. And okay, I think we're ready to prep all this now. All this right here. Look at all that. Lots of prepping. If I can get a good prep angle, hold on. We almost got it. Okay. So first, let's start with the corn. We gotta husk our corn. Garlic. I'm a garlic fan. I thought you were making corn tortillas from the ear of corn. No, no. I wouldn't have a clue on how to do any of that. That would be crazy. And I'm pretty sure, oh man, that would be like a lot of steps because I'm pretty sure like corn tortillas, aren't they made from like cornmeal? Like not from fresh corn? Right? Am I wrong about this? I don't know. I could be wrong. I've never made a tortilla in my life. Yeah, I have to wait weeks to dry it. Oh man, that would be insane. Screw that. All right, I have husks all over my feet now. There we go. Problem solved. All right, we husked. One down. Recipe time 1 month. Oh man, that would be hilarious if I broke things down that much on stream. Like, today we're gonna make a cheeseburger. We go kill a cow, get banned. Grow the wheat. Okay. One down. What's next? Cilantro. Okay, so we need, for the taco, we need 2 tablespoons of cilantro plus more for garnish. And then for the side, we need another tablespoon. So really just 3 tablespoons, but we need to separate them. So 1 tablespoon and 2 tablespoons plus a little more for garnish. I can remember that. The Real From Scratch channel, right? Everybody would just assume I'm like Amish or something. All right, let me get some maybe little bowls or something to put these in, maybe. Or, you know, let's just put it in the same place. Because I don't know where all the dishes in my house went. I'm really confused, actually. The sink was very full of dishes yesterday, and my daughter did the dishes, and now it seems like a lot of them just disappeared. So I'm kind of worried they're like stuffed in a closet somewhere. A little concerned about that. Hey Otto, how you doing? Yeah, earlier I tried to make like coffee. I couldn't find a single coffee mug. And I know I got coffee mugs, so something weird's happening here. The dish fairy came and made the dishes disappear. Yeah, I'm gonna sharpen my knife before we do all this. Because I remember you guys commenting on how dull my knives were last time. I never sharpened my knives until you guys remind me. That does not sound good, does it? Yikes. I just need new knives, man. Ugh. Doing okay, just getting ready for my trip on Friday. Where are you going? If you don't mind me asking. Dude, there's a gnat. No, go away. Hate gnats. Cooking ASMR. Is that a thing? Find my tablespoon. Found it. Now my dishwasher's all fucked up. There we go. I pulled too hard, I guess. Made the whole bottom rack dislocate. I'm heading up to Lake Superior. I'm going to be in Duluth, Minnesota. I don't think I said that right. Me and my wife are making a road trip out of the weekend and are going to be in the car for about 15 hours total. Oh boy. Yeah, I used to, well, my family used to drive to Florida every winter and sometimes in the summer because I have two sisters that live there. Like my dad had two kids in Florida, got a divorce, moved back, and then had me. So he would like fly my sisters up usually during the summer and we would go there in the winter. It was like a 14-ish hour drive. Holy shit. It was rough. I pretty much always got like motion sickness too, like halfway through. So I'd be like nauseated the last half of it. But we usually would go like straight through though. We didn't like stop and like sightsee most of the time. So I'm sure if you would like stop and like do stuff on the way, it wouldn't be too bad. But like a straight through 14-hour drive, oh God. Not good for me. I think I chopped up a little bit too much. All right, throw the rest away. I cannot stand long car rides. I get car sick like a motherfucker. Yeah, same. Like I get ADHD real bad. I want to do something. I can't just sit there. And as soon as I like do something else, if I read, if I draw, if I do anything else, I'm sick. And I'm always like, well, maybe I'll be fine. Nope, never fine. The last time we drove down there was whenever my kids were tiny. My son was like still in a car seat type situation. And he was the one who got car sick this time. And yeah, he got car sick like 45 minutes into this 14-hour drive. So I was just smelling his vomit the entire drive. We tried to like mask it with like, you know, we tried to clean it, tried to get some air freshener. Nothing really helped. I could still smell it. So like just the smell of his vomit, like, oh man, I was not having a good time. By the time we got to my sister's house, I made it like 3 feet out of the car, and I was just like, and she's like, hey, oh, like I hadn't seen her for years. She's like all excited to see me. She's like, ah. Immediately like, ooh, you can stay out in the shed. It's pretty much her reaction. Sucked. I have to be driving. Yeah, I never got car sick driving, so maybe that's my issue, because I relinquished driving privileges to Ethan, because he always says he gets sick if he doesn't drive. I think it's more like he needs to be in control kind of thing. And I guess I'm kind of submissive, so I'm just kind of like, yeah, you drive, whatever, I don't really care. I don't really like driving either, so it's not like I'm gonna put up a fight about it. But I bet you're onto something. All right, next thing we need, I guess we could go ahead and start some of the cooking process too, because we gotta cook the corn for like 10 minutes. So I think I'm gonna do that. But first, we gotta, well, it says season the, yeah, we should season the steak before continuing any further, just so it's like got time to soak it in, you know? Wherever the steak is, I think this is it. Yep. Skirt steak. Honestly, also, same on the control thing. Yeah. He hates not driving. It's been like a real issue lately with like my daughter being the driving age, you know? Learning to drive age and all that. And she's always complaining to me about it. She's like, Dad never lets me drive. I'm like, me neither. Shit. She's like, I like driving with you a lot more because Dad never lets me. He always has an excuse. And I'm like, you ain't wrong. Okay, hold on. Try to get it out of there. Let's get it free. I don't know if this is like all one big chunk of meat or what. Yeah, it is. Okay. This is 1 1/8 pound feel like that's too much. How much was I supposed to have? A pound. So it's like, pretty big. A lot bigger than I needed. Oh well, I guess it'll be extra meaty. Okay, so we need to season this. I might like double up on the seasoning because it's just a lot of meat. I had Taco Bell in my fridge too, hey. Don't judge. My husband likes to binge on fast food whenever I stream. I think he's just like, yeah, fuck cooking. Like, but he'll bring me like bits of it as I'm streaming, so that's nice. But then I'm like looking through our transactions and I'm like, whoa, that's a lot of fast food purchases. Okay. Kosher salt and cumin is what I need. 1 teaspoon of kosher salt, but like I said, probably gonna double up on that. So we got a lot of meat. If you go through Chicago, Bert's Pizza is my jam. I'll try to remember that if I ever go to Chicago. Is there anywhere I need to go in San Diego, guys? Is kosher salt what it's cracked up to be? I mean, I don't know, to be honest. I use kosher salt because the Skinny Taste cook, she uses it and she specifies to use it. And every time I don't use what she specifies, I find that the quality really is worse. So like sometimes she'll specify like what kind of brand or whatever, and then sometimes she just won't. She's just vague about it. And I don't know, I just trust her, you know, because I've made so many of her recipes like the way that she asked to and the way that she didn't ask to. And I find that she wouldn't say it unless there's a reason. I'm pretty sure it's like a health reason, isn't it? You're supposed to pinch the salt and sprinkle it up top past your elbow? Wait, what? Excuse me? I'm just patting it in there with a fork. I ain't trying to get my fingers all juicy. I'm guessing this is like a joke you guys are in on because I don't get it. Okay, I said cumin, right? And the cumin. I like the San Diego Zoo, especially seeing the California condors. The joke is the Salt Bay guy from a few years ago. I have no idea what that is. I must have missed that one. Huh? All right, now I'm using my hands because cumin's a little bit more difficult. Okay, well, sometimes I live under a rock, I guess. Sometimes I come out of my rock and know what you guys are talking about. This is not one of those times. Oh my God, it still unfolds. I didn't realize there was a whole other fold here. Oh goodness. That's what she said. Wow. Oh, God. Did she? I don't know if it's good that she said that. Especially if she phrased it like I did. Oh, God. Okay. So we got our meat all salty and cuminy. That's nice. Now where do I put it? So I'm going to need my cutting board. Probably going to need to clean that too. All right. I'll put that aside. Okay. Charli's chronically offline. It's a good thing. Well, not really even that. It's more that I'm like, if it's not something that I'm interested in, I just don't care. I tune it out. I'm like obsessive compulsive or something. Like I'll know everything about something that I'm interested in, like very thoroughly. It's probably autism, actually. My son is like that too. He knows everything about different countries around the world to a degree that's really impressive. And like video game characters, cartoon characters. He's an encyclopedia. I'm kind of like that. But if you're like talking about something he's not obsessed about, then he's just like, does not care. And I'm the same exact way. So that's probably why I don't know what you're talking about. Because it's just not something that I'm obsessed with. You know? He was everywhere. I'm sure you'll know once you see him. Doesn't ring a bell. Maybe you're right. Yes, I'm excited. I'm excited, but I'm not like, I don't have any expectations, you know? So I guess I'm hesitantly optimistic. I don't know. I'm just excited that the things I'm excited about is that they're doing it in a series, like a show, which I always thought was a much better way to tell the Harry Potter story, because I wasn't a fan. I mean, I was a fan of the movies, but like that wasn't what drew me in. It was the books. And I didn't feel like the movies did justice because they didn't tell the whole story, because they had to do it in, a couple hours. So they left out like a bunch of side plots and stuff, and even like some pretty big main plots. And for me, like who was an avid book reader, who'd like read it over and over and over again, waiting for the movies to come out and stuff, I was annoyed. So I'm excited that they're making it a show, and I'm excited that it's HBO too, because I mean, pretty much everything I've seen produced by HBO has been pretty quality. So I feel like they're capable of doing it justice. But the movies disappointed me so much that I am very hesitantly optimistic. All right, so the next step on the tacos is heating up a grill, but I don't have a grill. So I'm going to use a grill pan substitute. Actually, I do have a grill. I've just never used it before. My mom just gave it to me, but I'm kind of scared to use it, to be honest. I don't know how propane works and propane accessories. So we're just going to do the route I'm used to. The grill pan. Alright, how high was it supposed to? Medium-high heat. Okay. And then when hot, we just put the corn on there, turning occasionally until it's slightly charred, about 10 minutes. Damn it, Bobby. Alright, next. What else do we have to prep? I actually need to prep the cheese too. The cojita cheese, am I saying that right? Alright, so after the corn's done, we're going to be transferring it to a cutting board, and when cool enough to handle, we'll be cutting the corn off the cob and placing it in a medium bowl, mixed with the mayo, cilantro, chili powder, lime juice, and salt set aside. Increase the flame, then add the steaks. Okay. So I think we need to maybe chop up this zucchini for this side. It's getting dark in here. All right. What am I doing? I'll add the corn now. And then chop zucchini. Multitasking. Probably gonna get distracted and burn something. Alright, so for these, we just need to dice them. I don't know where my paring knife went. Hold on. Found it. Turn my corn real quick. Okay. Got corn hairs on it. What's your favorite thing about the new house and least favorite? Favorite thing is the space. Because before, that's basically been like the biggest, like, upgrade in quality of life is having space, especially with like the whole streaming thing. Being right on top of each other is really not ideal and pretty stressful. So knowing that, like, you know, Ethan yelling isn't going to wake up the kids at night kind of thing is really nice and leads to less arguments. So that's good. Least favorite thing would have to be the bathtub, because we used to have this big ass bathtub with jets, and the reason we had that was because we found it on Craigslist for $150. We installed it ourselves. Well, I didn't. Ethan and my dad did. We like even had it like inset into the crawl space, so it wasn't like on top of the like ground fully. It was like kind of inset, which was really nice. And man, I miss that damn bathtub so much. It was amazing. It was the most clutch thing ever, because if I was really stressed out, I could go take a bath. If, you know, Ethan was sore from sitting for too long during a 24-hour stream, he'd go take a bath. If the kids were bored, I'd fill up that thing and they'd go swimming because it was huge and they were little. I'd put on their swimsuit, fill up the bathtub, they'd have a blast. Dude, their friends would come over sometimes and they would want to like fill up that bath and go play in the bath. Maybe you can find another. Man, I don't know about all that. I kind of never want to take on a construction project again, just because last house was yeah, it was like under a permanent, actually every house I've ever lived in before this house was under some sort of state of construction, because my dad is construction. Well, he was in construction. And, you know, he couldn't help himself. He could always, like, see something that needed done in the house that we lived in, you know? And, yeah, so I, like, kind of took on that same mindset, because that's how I grew up. And I was like, oh man, we could have a bigger kitchen. We could have a bigger bathtub, like all these things. And, oh, you can have a more soundproof office. Like, there's always like a thing that can be done to make your house more custom to you, you know? So, I'm kind of over that. I don't want to live in construction anymore. We got holes in the walls that need repaired, like, that have been needing repaired for years. And our kid's sink needs fixed. Like, we have some things that just need repaired, so I'm not even thinking about changing anything. The reason why we bought this house is because we thought it was perfect as is. We could see ourselves in it, you know? But it's not really perfect, because the bathtub's a downgrade and the kitchen is kind of a downgrade. I like it better, the style-wise, but like, there's not as much room as I had in the kitchen that we built. Alright, so there's our zucchini. Next, I turn my corn again. Yeah, overall, this house is a huge upgrade when it comes to quality of life and stress levels and everything. It's a whole new set of stresses, though. Whole new set of stresses now. All right, so now we need garlic. We need garlic. How much garlic though? 1 clove, is that it? I guess so. And we need it finely chopped. One? Blasphemy, I know. I'm kind of shocked right now. I'm like, okay, if you say so. Okay, recipe. Must be something else going on here. Says finely chopped, but I'm just mincing it because I don't really know what the difference between finely chopping and mincing is. Kind of the same thing. I'm guessing finely chopped is like a slight step bigger than mincing, so I won't over mince it, I guess. All right, corn is almost done. Need somewhere to set my corn while it cools down. Ta-da! Look at my beautiful charred corn that needs to cool. Okay. Let's add that to my things I put off to the side. So we got our garlic. What are we supposed to do with that? Cook the garlic in oil in a large skillet over medium heat, 1 minute, stirring until sizzling. After that, we add the zucchini. Cook, stirring occasionally, about 3 minutes or until slightly softened. This I'm supposed to serve hot, so I think I'm gonna do the cooking shit for the taco first, because I'm kind of scared to juggle all this. It seems to have like a pretty fast tempo here. So I need somewhere to put my garlic. Put it in this. Problem solved. On a tiny plate. Okay. Now, always add 3 times the recommended garlic. Maybe. Like I said, I actually trust her. We have built up trust, me and my recipe creator. She's my food messiah. We do add the tomato and green onion at the same time, so we could put that in the same waiting container. So we'll cut up the green onion next because the tomato is going to make our cutting board all gross. So next we got a dish, green onion. Oh, we only need one apparently. Huh. Interesting. I'll choose you. Oh, thinly sliced. Whoops. Slice these up a little thinner. All right. Whew. Okay. Now the tomato. What are we supposed to do with this? We need to core, seed, and dice. Core. Most of the seeds out, from that perspective anyway. How about now? Oh, okay. All right, looks pretty well seeded to me. Now we, what did I say? Dice it. Ugh, my hands. Probably be better with this knife. Oh, more seeds. Got another seed pocket. What's up, Soshin? How you doing? Is there another seed pocket in here? Yes. Found another one. So if the difference between fruits and vegetables is if it has seeds or not, does that mean that peppers are fruits? Because I don't accept this. Peppers can't be fruits. Hey, dryer plane. How are you? It's good running into you briefly while I was on the server for a minute. What are we rocking with these tacos? Well, right now, the thing that I'm working on is like this side, like Mexican side salad thing, like zucchini salad. But on the tacos, there's going to be corn, I know so far. Grilled corn and steak, flank steak. It looks really good. I don't know what else on the tacos yet. I haven't broke it down yet that much. I just focus on each step. I don't read ahead much. Cilantro, I know that's involved. Cojita cheese. Hope I'm saying that right. Oh, more seeds I missed. Get out of here. I'm way too hungry to be watching this. Same. I'm starving. Sorry for not being very talkative. That's usually the first thing to go when I'm really hungry, is my ability to keep up conversations. That and my husband's napping, so I'm trying to keep it down so that Ziggy won't be triggered and wake him up before he wants to wake up. And unfortunately, even though I was just talking about like how this house is such a improvement because of the space and being able to be loud when streaming, not really the case in my kitchen because it's like right next door to my bedroom. So that's not the case at the moment. Anyway. Alright. Let me wash this off real quick. There we go. Okay. We have prepped many things. Maybe we're almost done. Let's see. Okay. Okay. The lime. We still need to, oh, and the cojita cheese, but, okay. How much cojita cheese do we need? Half a cup and half a cup. A whole cup. We need 1 cup. Cojita cheese. No, I just need to find my, oh, found it. Cheese grater. I still miss the Choco Taco. I don't want to talk about it, man. Every time I find something I love, fast food wise, or like packaged food wise, like processed food wise, it gets discontinued. And Choco Taco was on that list. Then they used to have like this chicken fiesta bowl. Like that would be my go-to order. Discontinued. Wendy's had this bomb-ass chicken salad sandwich thing. Discontinued. I could go on all day about the shit that I love that's been discontinued. I must have like a really niche taste or something. I don't know. So with the cojita cheese, it kind of just crumbles. So you don't really necessarily need a cheese grater. You could probably do it with a knife or a fork or something. But, maybe I should, I don't know. Maybe I'll do it like sideways to make it more crumbly. Oh, that's like really crumbly though. Let's try with a knife. I don't really like the, break it into 2 smaller pieces. All right, maybe we just crumble with our hands. It's probably, oh yeah, that makes more sense. That definitely makes more sense. Okay, well, screw the cheese grater. Ignore that. That didn't happen. Because that made no sense. Why can't Taco Bell just make the double decker? The Mountain Dew drink from Taco Bell's hot trash. Don't recommend. Really? I used to hate Baja Blasts. I like them now. I don't know why I hated them before. But like whenever they came out with Baja Blasts, I was like, ugh, why? It tastes like rocket fuel. Not that I know what rocket fuel tastes like, but yeah, I thought it tasted like cleaner or something. It took me years to get used to it and actually like it. Yeah, my daughter always gets the Mountain Dew Baja Blast icy thing. That's pretty legit. What's your favorite thing to cook or eat? To eat, ice cream. But I hate making ice cream. I even have like an ice cream maker for my KitchenAid. Tested it a few times. It sucks to make ice cream. Mainly because it's like, what do I put it in? Like, unless you eat all of it immediately, like that shit is gonna be gross really fast. Ice cream manufacturers got like high-tech equipment going on to get that shit in a container and seal it in a way that it doesn't like get frostbite or whatever. Freeze burn. Frostbite. I'm a little tired, guys. I'm sorry. And really hungry. Words are hard. enough cheese. Maybe break up the rest of this. Can't have enough cheese, right? Don't answer that, subscriber. Don't do it. Snack wrap. That's like the only thing I like for McDonald's. I say like very generously. It's the only thing I will eat from McDonald's. Which is weird. I guess I've gotten like really picky as I've gotten older, or they've gotten really shittier, because I used to love McDonald's as like a kid, but now I'm like, ugh. When everyone says they want McDonald's, I'm like, why? Why? Their ice cream's good though, when the ice cream maker works. He usually doesn't. What's Century's favorite meal you make? Steak, probably. Yeah, I would say steak. Anything involving steak. I think he'll be really happy with this meal. I've never made it before, but steak tacos seem to like hit a lot of boxes for him. I think he'll really enjoy it. Okay. We got the cheese ready. Last thing is limes. And we need fresh lime juice for the side. I think that's kind of like a last thing. And then we need lime juice for the corn. All right, so let's just start with the tacos. We'll go from there. It's taco time. So we already cooked our corn, charred our corn. Now we need to clean off the cutting board again, because it's covered in cheese crumbles. Doing carne asada? No. It's skillet Mexican zucchini for the side. And elote tacos? I don't know what that is. Grilled skirt steak and elote tacos. Does anybody know what an elote is? I don't know what I'm making right now. I just saw the recipe and was like, that looks good. Do you like pina colada? Actually, I don't know. I don't know if I've ever had pina colada. I don't know how to answer that question. Get out of here, cheese. Okay. Elote is so dank. Mexican street corn. Oh, okay. I like elote then. This excites me. Am I saying it right? Am I even saying it right? Is it like something completely different? Elote. Oh, okay. Well, you know how it is. I'll remember that, I'm sure. Okay, so now we need to cut the corn off the cob. And it's going everywhere. In a very uncontrolled fashion. Sorry, the sun is like blinding right now. There we go. That corn was raised on the streets. Do you own a bundt cake pan? Maybe. I'll have to like look up what that is. Why? Would that help with this? Oh my god, it's like squirting juice everywhere too. Round one with a tube in the middle? Actually, I don't think I do. I thought that might be what you were talking about. I don't make a lot of cake, to be honest. You stick the corn in the middle part and cut down, and the corn falls into the pan. What? That is genius. I have to get a bundt cake pan just for cutting corn off the cob. See, usually I am not one to cut the corn off the cob. I eat the corn off the cob because I feel like, you know, it's like ready-made already. Like, why would you fuck with nature like that? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. But I guess in this case, I understand, because how are we going to put a whole cob of corn on some taco? That wouldn't work. Taco cob. Maybe we just make it a thing. Tacob. Tacob. That doesn't really sound like I wanted it to. Ethan, though, he always cuts the corn off the cob. And I'm like, that's two things that drives me insane about his eating. That's my biggest pet peeve with Ethan, is that he cuts the corn off the cob and he cuts his spaghetti. That, I don't know how to feel about that. It makes me uneasy. Makes me really uneasy. I'm like, who did I marry, dude? Who does this? Yeah, he cuts his freaking spaghetti. And not only that, like, I don't know what was wrong with me, why I didn't run away screaming when this happened, but one of the first times I came over to his house, granted, we were like 16, but his mom made spaghetti. She cut his spaghetti. She cut his spaghetti in front of me. I came over to his house and his mother cut his spaghetti. That should have been like a big red flag right there, but I was like, oh, okay. But I still think about that and I'm like, what was I thinking? Well, that should have been every warning sign right there. And now here we are. I'm cutting his corn. I make his meals. And when I stream, when I'm decommissioned from making the meals, he gets a lot of fast food. I should have known. I should have known that would happen. I'm Italian, I'm offended but he cuts spaghetti. Yeah, me too. And then he cuts my son's spaghetti and I'm like, Like, I feel like he's kind of trying to, like, pass on his, like, thing. Like, this is what parents do. They cut their kids spaghetti. But I'm like, no, we should teach them how to do the twirl and, you know, to eat it proper and, like, and not get laughed out of Italy if we ever visited. Yeah. I cut my spaghetti. It makes sense. Easier to scoop up and eat. No, man. Like half of the, you gotta slurp your spaghetti. No, it's not spaghetti anymore. It's just weird noodles that taste like spaghetti, but imposter spaghetti, I guess. Anyway, we did this. I eat sushi with a fork too. Oh my god. Oh my god. You also put ketchup on your steak, don't you? Don't you? Heathen. You heathen. Alright, so now we put this in a medium bowl. Mix with mayo, cilantro, chili powder, lime juice, and salt. Oh, I think I've used all my bowls. So... Oh no. Well, that was a noise I didn't like. Sorry. Okay, well. Take some cleaning, but a bad one. Dropped it. Okay. We got a bowl. I draw the line at ketchup. Okay, okay. Good for you. I'm proud of you. What else do we add to this? We got mayo. How much mayo? 2 tablespoons of mayo. Want to do this quietly, but did my best. There we go. Maybe a little more because there's like mayo residue left behind. There. What is up? I can't see your name because I'm being blinded by the sun. Diderix? Did I do it? We can talk today. What's up? How you doing? Alright, we got the blinded by the light. I like curtains. What was I supposed to do next? Mayo, cilantro, chili powder, lime juice, salt. Okay. Okay. Diderix. Okay. better things. I don't know why that was what my brain wanted to make your name, but you know, it happens. Okay, 2 tablespoons of cilantro. I gotta wash this out now. Okay. Put the mayonnaise away. Make some room. That's 2 tablespoons of cilantro. I have to go get my sunglasses in a minute. It's gonna be really confusing for you guys. If I knew where they were offhand, I totally would. I wear my sunglasses when I cook. Or to some people, ride dicks. Interesting. 1/2 teaspoon of ancho chili powder. So, check out my newest addition to my spice cabinet. Brand new, just for this recipe. My husband was very excited about that. Sarcasm. He gets annoyed every time I request a new spice. He's like, how do we not already have it? How do we not already have that one? And I'm like, well, you know, I can't get the name I want, sadly, so I have to stick with this one. And I feel that that corn looks lush, because it is. I don't really know what's different about ancho chili powder than chili powder, to be honest, but like I said, she specified, so I listen. We got trust like that. We built up a relationship. Now I need juice from 1/2 of a lime. One of those jump and don't ask how high type of things. Well, I used to ask how high. And then I realized that she knows her shit. And if she's specifying a certain brand or type of something, you better do it, or else it's not going to turn out as good. She wouldn't specify unless it was something that needed specified. And now 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. Kosher salt. Yeah, I've made like probably hundreds of her recipes at this point, so I trust. And I would say 9 out of 10 times, I love them. So there's been a few that have been like, I'm being blinded. That have been like, could be more flavorful. Could be less hard to make. I might have to move my chopping station to a new place because the sun is taking a minute to come down right in front of my face. Oh. And I have like sensitive eyes to light. I think it's because I think if you don't have a lot of pigment in your eyes, the more sensitive your eyes will be to light. It's a theory I have. Because I used to have like more pigment in my eyes and I used to be able to handle light more. And then, I don't know, everyone that I know who's complained about light sensitivity has been like light-eyed. I used to have like blue eyes and now I have like no pigment in my eyes. They're just gray and colorless. Sucks. And like my kid pictures, I'm like, got bright blue eyes. My son does too, but I'm guessing he'll have the same fate. What do I do now? Okay, so we mix this up and then we set it aside. We're almost to the cooking part anyway. I can make it. So this is what's going on the tacos. Oh my God, this is gonna be delicious. Look at it. I just wanna take a bite of this. And that's before the steak. Oh. This is gonna be good. Can already tell. Come on, get back in the bowl. There we go. Okay, then we set that aside. Increase the flame to high heat. Add the steaks and cook about 1.5 to 2 minutes on each side for medium rare or longer for your desired likeness. Steaks? I got one big ass steak though. I feel like I'm gonna have to cook it for longer than that. Oh boy. Any steak experts in here that know how long I should cook my steak? Hold on, we'll see in a second. It's like 1.8 pounds. It's a flank steak. Wait, it's not flank steak, it's a skirt steak, my bad. Skirt steak. I'm gonna heat it up. I'm gonna bring you guys over to the cooking station now. We're moving. Away from the bright ass sun. Plugged in. We'll find the ideal angle here. Guys, step stool, because you guys need a step stool too. We're short together. I need to tilt it a bit more. Whoa, that's gonna fall over. Not that much. Should be good. Right? Is that good enough? not a good grab. Oh man, steak is so big, it's like, it's a full cow, I know. So I'm thinking it's definitely going to need more than 2 minutes per side. Just barely even fit it on my pan. We're going to have the extra steak here, for sure. We'll do, it says 1.5 to 2 minutes per side for medium rare. Let's do 4 minutes. So scared. I'd rather it be like more medium, I guess. Or maybe I'll just kind of eyeball it. Might be eyeballing this one. Just cut it to check the doneness when I feel like it's done. High now. Not medium high. And then we need to grill the tortillas too. Just another Taco Tuesday. I wish it were Friday, because that's my burger day. I can have a beer day. Just another Taco Tuesday. Is this a song? I hear Lady Gaga likes skirt steaks. That's a good one. Gotta hide my steak from Lady Gaga or she'll take underwear out of it. Trying to look for like the right amount of sears here. But it does look like it's already cooked like halfway through, so I guess it doesn't need that long. I like a little char, you know? A char. That's my name. It's blasphemy to not like a little char. I'm a little char. Eat it. Kind of thick over here though. It's like really thin here. about there. Back of it. Did you hear Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are engaged? I don't know who Travis Kelce is. Who? I mean, is it gonna last though? I mean, it's Taylor Swift. I don't think she's gonna make it till her wedding day. I think she just needs the inspiration. She needs another breakup for another song. How she gets her muse, you know? I know this because I play Win songs. Travis Kelce plays for the Chiefs. Oh yeah, I don't follow sports at all. That explains it. Oh man, yeah, that would probably be, if they make it to the Super Bowl. It'd be interesting. Put the other side a little bit more because I'm worried about how thick this side is. No, actually, I think it's probably good. It's probably good. Let me take it over here. Yeah. The cutting board. Okay. We're gonna let that rest for a minute. I'm not a fan of Taylor Swift at all. Yeah, me neither. I mean, I'm not like, I don't dislike her, I guess, but I'm not really a fan of her either. It doesn't say to change the heat, so I'm guessing I do this on high, but I'm kind of freaked out, so I'm not going to do it on high. This one's not going to make it. Fit over there. Now I need, I'll use this spatula, because where are my spatulas are? Oh wait, found the spatula. Alright. So now we're just, spatulas are cutting, right? Alright, I guess I'll just go with my original plan. Not spatula, spatula. At all. Okay, maybe I should do it on high. That's what I get for questioning her. So what are the toppings for the tacos? It's like, what's it called again? Hold on. I learned a new word today. I forgot it. Elote? Mexican street corn topping. I'll show you. It's this right here. Really, this would be like the best taco of my life. No big deal. Better. Just need to char it a little bit. A little bit of char. That one isn't ready yet. Should go pretty fast once it gets properly heated. Shouldn't have turned off the burner, I guess. One down, so you go. I'm supposed to serve with lime wedges too, but I usually don't do that because everyone in my family just ignores them. But I might. If I got some extra lime going on, I might make some little wedges. Make it look real fancy. Bubbly. Yeah, so it's 3. 4. Hey Lama, how are you? Say 4. Maybe if you cut the lime into little pieces, century lead it. I think actually my daughter does. My daughter pays attention to the lime. probably will serve the lime wedge with it, as long as I got extra lime wedge to serve. I don't have to use it all for juice. I don't think I do. I can count. I know how to do that. Ooh. Oh, you're making fun of his spaghetti habits. I just realized that went right over my head. I'm dumb today, guys. I just feel dumb. I think it's just because I'm really hungry. I'm so hungry that I don't get jokes anymore. That's bad. It's pretty bad. That was like an obvious setup too. Alright. I think that's it for the grill pan now. I'm more tired. Now what do I need to cook? I need to cook some things for the side. Cook the garlic and oil in a large skillet over medium heat. Okay, so we need a large skillet now. And medium heat, I think. Yeah, medium for 1 minute. How much oil do we need? 1 tablespoon of oil. So over here. The mic's on the phone. What? Has it been the whole time? Nobody's told me? Or did it just happen for some reason? I didn't even notice? Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, thank you, Andy. I'm the mic check guy. Apparently, you could have told me an hour and 45 minutes ago. Oh my god. Oh. I'm gonna go hide in a hole now. Where is my oil? Oh no, did they put it? I think my husband put my oil up, which is terrible because I'm short. And it's up high. Hang on. Oil. Okay. And I don't know where any of my stools went. Gotta restart the stream now? Probably. Just gonna dump all the food and do it all over again. I should have put the oil in first. I'm all discombobulated now. Can't believe I failed so badly. It must not have sounded too terrible though, if you guys weren't complaining. Okay, what do I add after this? Zucchini. Oh my god, it smells so good. Garlic makes the world go round. If I could just alternate like coffee and garlic smells in my house, like I need some like garlic candles and coffee candles. And then I'm like in scent bliss, scent heaven. All right, 3 minutes. And we are supposed to stir occasionally. And then we add the tomatoes and green onions. Hey Crew Dog, how are you? Look at that zucchini. Look at that zucchini. Look at it. Two more minutes. Oh, I just want to eat it. I want to eat all of it right now. I'm gonna like start taking bites out of random ingredients. It's the point of hunger I'm at. It's the cook's prerogative. Eat your fill, Charlie. Yeah, but then I'll spoil it. I won't be hungry anymore. I'm the kind of person who like goes to a restaurant like starving and I'll order a meal and then I'll like get full on sweet tea, you know? I'll like drink my drink and I'm like, I'm full. So I know I can't eat the rolls or the chips on the table. Like I get full too fast to do any snacking. Gotta make sure it tastes right along the way. Well, I mean, tasting might be a little different, but I wouldn't be able to stop at tasting. I would start stuffing my face. And then I wouldn't have enough to actually make the food. That would be bad. Alright, zucchini's looking nice. It's got a little brown to it. Nice tone. We're adding the green onions and tomato that we chopped up earlier. I think we're supposed to cook for 3 minutes. Yet again. Yeah. anytime I cook for more than 3 people, I snack as I cook. It's easier to apportion and ensure good spice levels. Yeah, I probably should. I should taste it, you're right. I haven't added any spice yet. I guess garlic counts, right? Garlic's kind of like a spice. Ah. Ha. It's hot. I like zucchini. It's tasting good so far. Especially for not having anything more than produce in it. Next, we will need to remove from the heat, add cilantro, jalapeno, and lime juice. So let me get my cilantro ready. Okay, we got our 1 tablespoon of cilantro ready to go. Ready. Oh, it's almost done. Oh, that is hot. Look. Can't be doing that. I need a wooden spoon. Gas stoves are too hot. Okay, and then jalapeno and lime juice. 1 teaspoon of pickled jalapeno. Where'd my teaspoon go? Found it. Oh yeah, remove from heat. I forgot that part. Whoopsies. I guess you don't really need to actually move it physically. The flame is kind of the heat. And then fresh lime juice to taste. There we go. This is when I get to taste it. I take it literally. We'll do half a lime. See how that is. Ah! It sprayed in my face. Luckily not my eyeball. Okay. I don't know where all my spoons keep going. Oh yeah, I put it in the sink because it was hot. Let's see how this is. To taste. That is flavorful. That's way more flavorful than it has any right to be. Like, I used to be under the misconception that, if it's healthy, it's gonna be bland. I used to think that. And that's like the main thing that Skinny Taste has changed for me, is that, I know that's not true anymore. Like, there's nothing in here that's not healthy. But it's incredibly flavorful. It's good. Alright. So now for... I think that was it. Hold on. The website is sometimes annoying though. Website sometimes refreshes randomly on me. It's my only gripe. She needs like a better server or something. Moving you guys back. To the prepping station. Don't look at my dishwasher. Quit judging me. Quit it. Stop your judgment. Ziggy's still out walking? I don't even think Ethan's awake. I have not heard anything. Okay. Turn this off. So, you know, that'll be nice. I'll wake him up with food. It's a good way to wake up, right? We gotta chop this up now. So it says thinly slice the steak across the grain, place over the tortillas, topped with the elote cheese, garnish with cilantro. I think that's cooked enough. Is that looking cooked enough? It looks medium rare-ish. Should I try it? I should try it, shouldn't I? Try this little bite. It's good. It's good. Looks perfect. Thank you. Oh, it's really good. I think it's just enough seasoning for this purpose. Quite the fatty piece. Fatty piece. Yeah, this is gonna take a second. This might take a second. Bigger knife. No, it's just that I'm being like really precise with my cuts here, you know. And this, I don't think anybody wants a bite of pure fat though, so I'm gonna, I didn't trim it in the beginning and now I'm kind of regretting it. Don't worry, Ziggy will have scraps. Not all of this is going to tacos. But yeah, I should have saved those for Ziggy. You ain't wrong. That's what I'm thinking. thinking about how much I want tacos in my mouth. All right, well, we'll have like steak of all different cooking variety, because this piece of skirt steak was very uneven. It had like a thick end and then it had a thin end, so we got like some almost rare pieces here. We got some medium rare. I'm sure we're gonna run into some medium and probably some well done. What do you want, family? I got you covered. Yeah, I like my meat in... Oh god, this is gonna sound sexual. I realized as I started to say it. It's gonna sound accidentally way too sexual. I mean this in the least sexual way. I like my meat in small bite-sized pieces. I like it, I don't like a huge mouthful of meat. God damn it. So I take my time when it comes to slicing my steak. Yeah, I'm with my steak as Ethan is with his spaghetti. I cut it up. It's preferred if it fits in the mouth, right? Like, I don't want to, like, have to chew 8 million years, and I want to be able to have the blend of flavors going on, you know? I don't want just bites of meat. That, and I'm like, I'm not really the biggest meat eater, to be honest. Like, I like meat, but I like it more as like a, I don't know, almost like a garnish, you know? Like, I don't want it to be the main thing when I eat meat. Like, I like it more as an accent to whatever else I'm eating. And then Ethan's like the opposite, so like, you know, I'm trying to please a lot of people here with like different ends of the spectrum types of taste. But it works, honestly. Like, every time I cook, my family eats what I make, and they do it without complaint and usually thank me for it, because they've come to appreciate my cooking over like eating fast food or whatever. We thank you for it? Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for thanking me. But yeah, if you, how do you prep for the week? I don't really, to be honest. Usually what happens is I will make a grocery list for like tomorrow. Whenever Ethan takes the kids to school, he goes and gets the list. Then he comes and passes out. And then I wake up, you know, around, you know, noonish, and prep anything I need to prep at that point, and cook dinner around 5 or 6. The kids, well, my daughter washes the dishes, and then my son puts the dishes away, and he inspects the dishes for, you know, uncleanliness. He's pretty anal about it. Kind of makes my daughter mad, but, you know. We got a system. Everybody contributes a little bit. Or they're supposed to anyway. We struggle with just having no food around. Yeah, like I found that like if I try to prep too far in advance, like if I try to go grocery shopping for the week, for example, a lot of it goes bad. Because, you know, shit happens. Expectations don't meet reality. And then I get discouraged, and then I won't cook for a bit after the food goes bad. And so in order to combat that, yeah, go grocery shopping like that day, like small grocery shopping trips every day. Just get the things that you're making that day, kind of thing. Or if you're like, if I'm feeling frisky, I will plan for the next day and do a slow cooker meal, you know? But nothing beyond that. But you guys do it is a good idea. Might run it by my wife and see what she thinks. I mean, yeah, like as long as like everybody's contributing something, it takes the load off whoever ends up cooking. And if you can help take the load off, then they might cook more, you know? Because if there's like a bunch of barriers you have to overcome, then it can be really easy to just be like, you know what? Let's just go to Taco Bell. Too many dishes. Have to go get groceries. Have to, ugh. And then cooking on top of it? No. Not happening. All right, now we can start assembling everything, it looks like. It's the moment of truth. You guys ready for this? Y'all ready for this? All right. We need to, I kind of don't want to put my plate there because all the meat juice. Ugh, meat juice. There we go. Place over the tortillas. I don't really know how much I'm supposed to put on here, so I'm just kind of doing what feels right. Give me a little more. There we go. And top with elote. And then cheese. Oh my God, this is such a beautiful taco. Tell me you haven't seen such a beautiful taco. Looks like someone picked up bananas today too. Yeah, that was on my list. Gotta have bananas. It's like such an easy snack that's healthy and also helps with period cramps. Potassium. And tacos we trust. Oh yeah, my lime. I have another lime here. Let's wedge this. Let's wedge this bitch. I'll cut it the other way. Yeah. Should have dried off my cutting board, because this made it a little difficult. I like my limes covered in meat juice. Okay, I don't even think that's the proper knife to use for that. Need a serrated knife. I mean, there's gonna be meat juice in the taco anyway. Whatever. Okay. Bam. Just putting the lime wedge there to look fancy. I don't really even know what I'm gonna do with it. Okay. And then the side. Let's see. Add cilantro. I already did that. Oh, yeah, I did all that. Season with salt and pepper to taste. Oh, that's sea salt. Shit. Not kosher salt. What have I done? Okay, tasting. Tasting. Besides, most of the meat juice is trying to escape south. Oh, wow. And you gotta season the lime. Exactly. It's seasoning. And I think I put the perfect amount of salt and pepper first try. Oh, yeah. And we gotta top with whatever this is called. Cheese. The cheese. Half of a cup of it. Ooh. Ooh. Look at this. This meal is freaking beautiful. Hold on. Get the final picture here. And this is part of the reason why I love the skinny taste meals too, because like as a designer slash artist, the way things look is important. Looks is important to me. Like not only do they taste good, but they look beautiful. Like she pays attention to the color palettes. Look at that. Look how beautiful, colorful. All right. I'm gonna actually try it. Are those bananas for scaling purposes? So you guys can know how short I am. Really good. Really good. I'm gonna be chewing forever now. Dude. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I gotta go. I'm gonna eat the shit out of this. I'll see you guys later. I'll let you know if she went from just trying it to eating it without the family. Screw them. I'm gonna just eat it all by myself. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. If I go live throughout the week, I will tweet it out and let you guys know. Otherwise, I will be back Saturday. Bye.